Give it 1 sec. I gotta get stuff set up still. I get the scene switcher keeps getting me. Yeah, I'll be right back though. All right, let's do this. All right, what were we doing yesterday? I did nothing after I got off stream yesterday, so we're still working on the weapon bench. Let's get this thing done because we figured out the bug that was happening yesterday. I guess they're like technically 2 bugs. But one of them was like a known bug, but might as well save so we're just not getting... Actually, I kind of want to leave the item duping in because it's kind of an easy way for me for dev work at least, but that's fine. So if I remember right, I think the one box wasn't like populating correctly. So if I click this guy, yeah, nothing is coming up and it should be a stock. And that's probably because I'm not actually... Oh wait, no, I am. Let's see if that's actually working the way that I think it's working. I need to find a way to put chat in here again, because I don't want it to be like too... I don't know. I gotta play with that. We'll just hide that for now. Because I probably should move chat based on what window I've got open up. Okay, so that's attached. I am getting that. So it's an attachment. Okay, cool. If the attachment type, so the attachment type is stock. Yep, I'm gonna add it. And it's just crashing there. This is where the debugging and this is not great. 121. Oh, right, because I don't have a... That's right. There's a in the inventory content. Okay. I remember what I was gonna do now. So we needed to create attachment list was new. And then I think I always set this like a ship. That's right. Attachment list dot sort state is just always gonna, actually all should be fine because I'm specifically tailoring what's going in there. Attachment list. Or no, this is gonna be an inventory component. And we send this guy over here. That should properly set up the contents of that thing. Let's unattach for now. There we go. These don't do anything. Cool. So now I need to make it now to where that button. This is going to return out. So now if I don't have any things selected, it's not going to try and start loading attachments. Eventually we'll make that to where it just defaults the... But yeah, we'll set a default at some point, but that's something we can do later. Man, this sprite is all sorts of like out of whack. Okay, so God, I got a hangnail going on. It sucks. All right. So basically, so that's all working now. So essentially, we need the other buttons, which is gonna be a pain, but. Barrel, handguard, grip, magazine. So. The grip magazine. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Barrel grip, handguard. That's what I forgot. So it's gonna be barrel, handguard, grip, magazine, stock, just so I have stuff like in order. I'm gonna separate these out a bit so they can just be seen a bit better. So all those buttons now will pass. I'll pass all the right data over. That means bench menu. I need to add a few more of these buttons. I don't know why the text isn't centering. That. Wait, why are those not? Okay, so they're all just like off center a bit for some reason. Okay, that weird. Oops. Barrel. Handguard. Grip. Oops. There'll be some need to be logic in here eventually too to handle like which ones show up for which weapons, because not everything has a thing, but that's a whole different thing we can cover later. Grip. Magazine. Stocks can go down here, and we'll just call you stocks. Go for functionality over design right now because we're a little bit behind schedule and the design part's easy. -40. -80. We'll go with sets of 20. Nope. 70. -75. Okay, so the first one is 40. 75, so it's gonna be sets of 35. 0, so 75, that's gonna be 110. 110 plus 35 is 145. And then the next one's gonna be 180. Barrel. Handguard. Grip. So 110 and 100 or 75. Grip up just so they're in order. There we go. Barrel, grip, handguard, magazine, stock. So none of these guys do anything yet. Click you. Barrel, grip, handguard, magazine, stocks. And that makes sense because I got nothing else in my inventory currently. I like this bug that I have right now where if I'm moving it and interact with it, I keep sliding. And then that breaks it because I can't do anything. Okay, so that's all those buttons sorted out. I gotta figure out why the size is being all screwy, but Set a button. Might be a scaling thing, to be honest. Actually, let's see. I want to see what these look like. Canvas, inventory, content, component, scroll view, viewport, content. Okay. Their scale is 1.25. That seems weird. It's weird that I made them that big too. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason behind I did that. Center you. I don't know why you weren't centered. Button. Do the button itself, but why can't I scale? Oh, I did manually do that through here too, and not through code. That's fine. I don't think that's going to change anything. I kind of did. I guess the sprite is just way bigger than... Let's open a sprite and see what it looks like. Oh, my scene switcher's not... Why is it doing to that window? Okay, well, you know what? Tools, scene switcher. Delete that, and we're just gonna grab a sprite. A sprite. Add. There we go, because a sprite doesn't have as many issues as I... Doesn't have that quite that many issues. So I need to bring you down and you up so I can see what's happening here. JK47 is that, and then the stock. It thinks it's in animation. That's funny. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. How big are you? 13 by 9. 16 by 16. 13 by 9. By 9. 16 by 6. So it should fit. I wonder if Unity's doing some weirdness to my sprite. No, that's right. Which one am I messing with? Stock 1, I think. It is screwing with it, but I also have it. Oh, see that? Yeah, it's 13 by 9. Oh, A Sprite does have the we. Okay, I do gotta figure this out. Okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's a 16 by 16. Now they're better. We still got to figure out how the hell we want to do, like... Because, yeah, actually drawing them in my inventory is going to be a bit weird right now. Cross that bridge later, though. What I wonder now, though, is if that's going to screw up my drawing the sprite on the guy. Okay. So I do have all this stuff equipped to the gun already. So let's see what happens when I... Oh, yeah, it completely throws that. Which, I mean, that can be fixed. But now we got to make sure every single one of these sprites that we imported is a 16 by 16, because that apparently actually matters. That's a bridge we can cross later. So actually, so what we want to do here too is so we got the weapon. Oh, we have all of this stuff. Okay. Ooh, why is that not working? I already got the code in to do the... Oh, I know why. Oh, wait, no, we need to do white. That's what I was afraid was going to happen. Weapons got a transform of that. Yeah, it's got to be a lot. We need completely different offsets. Because even with the other sprites being in there all like huge and annoying, like I can tell that that's going to be a problem. It's funny, is I think the handguard already is a 16 by 16. It's the rest of these that aren't a 16 by 16 for some reason. Because annoyingly now the stock, for example, needs to be... that. Like, those are very, very different numbers. And I'm going to want these a lot bigger. Because honestly, I kind of want them that big. Yeah, 2 is probably about what I want. Which doesn't change the offset at all. Okay. It's a whole nother level of math I was not prepared to do. But for starters, yeah, let's go ahead and make this like twice as big. Then a nice like round number. I don't know if it necessarily knows how to load it this way. Actually, if I go in here, oh, there's that. Stocks. There's a barrel, cool. See if it, yeah, I rewrote the data anyway like that. I could force it to write the way that I want it to write, but it's not worth the effort. What sucks too, actually, is that means my inventory menu, this guy also needs to be scaled. Because that's going to cause a nightmare too. I got to make sure that the two numbers will like work with each other. This is almost where having it dynamically draw that sprite would probably be the best, because then I have a single location that draws everything. And then that would also help with the scaling inside the button, which would be annoying too, because then the different guns are going to be different sizes, and I don't like that. Hang on. That's an art choice I'm gonna have to make later. Let me look. Like, yeah, you can't see, but I'm just googling right now to figure out what. Texture packer. Is that like a Unity? No. Composite sprite is it a composite sprite that I'm looking for? Yeah, everything that I'm googling too is like, oh, just do exactly what I'm already doing, which is not what I want to do. Okay, this one that I'm reading is literally just turning into an argument. The sprite pack. Oh, well, that apparently is missing. Sprite packer. I feel like this is something that's going to be a little bit too complex for me to try to figure out on stream. Like, the easiest option is the one that's going to be the most tedious, because I could literally just set a different offset. And I don't want to do that. You know what I want to do, though? Let's... This is going to bother me otherwise. Weapon component. Weapon is going to be the JK. And then the stock is going to be the... Forget how I have this in the Godot. Let me load up Godot and see. I can never remember if I got it down by one or not. I got down one. Okay. Point 4 5. See, this is the part that annoys me now. 0.4 5 4 4. Like, that lines up. That lines up perfectly. Just for the sake of round numbers, because I hate that. Because it can be offset, I guess. You're not going to notice the difference. So we're looking at stock. Going here. .25 and 0.45. If I save that off, that stock should render on the gun correctly now. That was like huge for a second. I don't know why I did that, but see, now the stock's lining up correctly again, so I'm just gonna have to manually go through and fix all those things, which is fine. That's frustrating. Weapon. I'm gonna have to find out. The weapons are probably gonna have to be double wide buttons or something like that. In which case, I gotta figure out an elegant way to do that because I didn't want to do a drag and drop, and I don't want this to be like I don't want it to be just a long single file list either because that's gonna get annoying. So that's gonna require some rework. Now I wonder, does my inventory menu even allow? Okay, I can do all that stuff. So then what I want to do is I need to open up my data again. That doesn't work. Okay. You guys can't see that this stuff looks like. Sorry about that. You'll just have to hang tight. Okay, now when I equip this, it shouldn't have any attachments anymore. Yeah, okay. So now we got a clean slate where we can work on attaching the stock. So basically, all right, so it does take care of destroying the thing. Okay, so what we need to do is in the weapon mod bench menu now, select attachment. Select attachment doesn't do anything. Okay. I feel like the deeper I get into not fixing how this inventory content creator works too, or the inventory content component works, the worse it's going to be for me to refactor later. So we need to be able to detect, because right now the on click is just sending the attachment. Private attachment type. Because then what I can do now is selected attach, or no. attachment type equals type. Then I'll set that when I get in there. And then something. Okay, actually, I don't need to because I'm not creating anything. I'm just assigning the thing. So basically, I can do a switch on attachment type. Case, I already forget how to. I gotta look this up every single time. I closed out my streaming software too. Whoops. Like not my software, but I closed out of Twitch and YouTube, so I can't monitor those. Dashboard. Let me go to YouTube and open that up again. Good there. Okay, I got everything back. The case, it is case. Okay, no parentheses. That's really what I cared about. We'll start with stock, just because I know I've got one in here. Break. So we can do selected weapon dot stock. Stock is a item attachment. Really? Okay, wait. So selected weapon is an inventory item weapon. I do want the... Okay. That should be fine if I just... I gotta cast it though. The thing is though, is it's safe to do this because I know that the only... in person, inventory item attachment to item attachment stock. Items coming in as an inventory item, and stock is a Item attachment. What are you? Oh, wait. You're the straight up item. Okay. I need that then. That's an item attachment. Like that. Item, inventory, item. So I'm getting the item. Inventory item has a reference to an item. And the stock is a item attachment, which is a child of item, which means that works. Which then means, so now I have to reload the sprites and everything, which means I gotta pull the drawing out of the selecting of the weapon, because I'm gonna have to draw it a couple times. If I grab all of this, there should be a quick action to just make this extract as a method. Draw weapon. I should be able to just redraw the weapon. There's a process here, because then I have to, because I'm also going to have to reload. I got to reload the. I got to pull that out of my inventory, which is fine. So when we're done with that, though, because basically all we're doing here is if it's stock, we're assigning it to, you know, as a, we're casting it, assigning it, everything's all good. Player, remove from inventory, and then I think I can do attachment list dot inventory remove from item, and then I can do the attachment list dot refresh. Wait, was there a refresh inventory? I don't think I made one of those. No, okay. Which will cause that to reload, but I don't need to reload the weapon one because it's only displaying weapons. I grab, actually, so if I attach you, you got nothing on you. Okay. I come in here, grab you, grab the stock, click it. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom quick. All right. Actually, it's getting a little cold in here. Oops. So select attachment. I connected the signal, didn't I? Attachment list, automatically clicked, select attachment. Okay, so we're coming in here. I'm selecting attachment. It says speculating. Let's just see what actually is happening here. Okay, so it's attached. I even see what happens when I hit that. Selecting you. Stocks. Oh, that's a problem. I didn't know that was in there. I gotta clear out the data. We know it's setting the value correctly. Come here, stocks. Click that. Okay. So we're gonna come over here. Attachment type is stock. Okay. If I go in here, the stock is gonna equal the item. Okay. I'll remove it from the inventory. I'm gonna remove it from the attachment list. I'm gonna step in there. I'm gonna load. Come back over here. I'm gonna draw the weapon. Oh, now it does work. Okay. Why did that not? Okay, whatever. Ugh. Well, we're having to assign a button now to why do you have okay, whatever. My uncle is like sending me a friend request on Facebook and he has like 50,000 Facebook accounts. Weird. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. So I believe I had a button. God, I've got so many scripts open. It's kind of insane. Inventory item button. Okay. Oh, it's this guy. Put up button. Public. Okay. Image test equals. Huh? This is an older script I wrote because I got it. It's working differently than. Okay, so either way, we know that we have a button here, so I can go. Weapon bench menu, button, story item button. Let's drop you here. Right there, I guess. Okay. Oh, that explains why we didn't have the. Okay, so. $675 for no arbitrary reason and 400 for 450, 350 apparently. Nope. 375, 370. That's fine. We'll put it right there. Like I said, we're not getting artistic here. Inventory item button. So this is going to be called attached attachment of type. What? Oh God, what am I gonna call this? Is gonna be weird. I can't wait to get to do some more fun stuff again instead of trying to rebuild all this crap. And what time is it too? I'm thinking about 3:30. Cool. We got an hour and a half still. Let's call this the focused attachment, I guess. Better posture. No wonder you can't see. I can't wait to have enough so I can do rewards and stuff like that, and I can make people make me do posture or hydrate or stuff like that. Okay, so it's gonna be a serialized field. Private inventory button. Inventory item button. Which is gonna be called focused attachment. Focus attachment dot on item clicked equals put this with the other one since that doesn't have to be done as goofy. Select weapon. All weapon. Select attachment. Let's put it right there. Okay, so the first thing, when I remove the attachment, the first thing I'm going to do is player.inventory add to inventory item. You know, give them the item back. Attachment list. Why are you appearing down there? Jesus. Attachment list dot inventory dot Probably why it's being weird. There we go. I was like, why is it being weird? And we're gonna refresh that shit. But the first thing we need to do is I don't have a way to. Yeah, all that stuff is private, so I can't interact with this. I need to make a method to. Public void reset item is going to equal null. Okay, so there's a couple. Focused attachment dot reset. Reset to default values. Hold on. Okay. Rename reset to reset button. Did. Test something too. kind of cool. I might do that at some point. But... Setup button. Now I'm playing around. Yeah, I don't really need the returns thing because I can see that just off of the... That's cool. Not something I want to concern myself with right now, but that is cool. So I'm added the inventory. I'm gonna add to the thing. I'm gonna reset the button, and I'm also gonna refresh the attachment list, which will get it to appear back in. And then the only thing we got to do is run this whole switch statement again. We got to check what the focused type is. And null that out. In theory, this should select attachment. No, not quite. Because when we select the attachment, focus attachment dot setup button, we gotta send it that item. Then we also gotta draw the weapon again. That'll work. I done broke something. Okay. What did I break? $42. Oh. Fine. Fine. I gotta figure out what this annoying thing is. Oh, I gotta disable that guy. All right, so when I remove it, I'm gonna do something in a different order. Oh, I gotta null out everything before I do this. Okay. Cleared out the the weapon too, that's why. There it is. Stocks. Whip that. Cool. Get rid of that. Back to normal. Okay. So then the only thing I gotta do now here is type. There we go. And some setup components, what we're gonna do is just do image get blah 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 blah, because now we can get rid of this whole thing right here that I was doing for some reason. And then but it's a clear. I hate that that's how I have to do it, but whatever. Oh no, this needs to be white. Because honestly, what I'm gonna do here too is as an extra safeguard. Focus attachment dot set. Game objects dot set active is false. There's just nothing over here. Oh. 101. UI manager? What did fuck did I break in the UI manager? Okay, so that's probably because inventory item button 42. Whoa. And then inventory item button 31. I didn't wait, why do I have to do it? Oh, it's button.get component. Gotcha. So that button is a public value, but I won't worry about that. We'll pretend I didn't see that. 42. Set up button. Oh, I'm probably trying to do it from the menu now. Where do I call setup button? Alright, let's reattach and let's just see what the breakpoint says. I don't know how setup button is even getting called. Oh, you're not getting... Well, that would explain why I get null, and that would explain why I did what I did earlier. I just don't like that I'm doing it that way, but... I mean, I guess... Alright, whatever. So image equals button.get component image. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that there. I don't know why that's happening. I gotta look into it. It should be fine, unless do I gotta do it in awake? Except awake happens before start, so if it's null and start, it's gonna be null and awake. CS 31 after I click. Inventory item button. Oh, yeah. That's strange. I don't know why it's doing that. I gotta look into it because that's also, if this button, I wonder if I meant it to be a private serialized field. Yeah, I'm not drawing those yet, so that's fine. Okay, yep, so now we gotta... The resetting of that has got to happen now. Which that is fine because I don't need to, I can just focus attachment dot setup button will just be that. Select attachment. Oh wait, no, I already did that. It's when I do the sort, the attachment selection. So actually what I need to do then is do another switch here based off of type, case, attachment type, do stock for the time being. If selected weapon dot stock does not equal null, then the focused attachment dot setup button is going to be selected weapon dot stock dot because you're an actual item. Oh, and the button wants an inventory item. Ah, shoot. Throw a break in there just to make that thing happy. Okay, because setup button wants an inventory item. I need to make a just generic like 2 inventory item function. And that's going to be a gnarly function because there's going to be a lot of checks. So not really, because I would just do the generic ones and then do if it's this kind of item, send it through. That's oh god, that's yeah, that's gonna get gnarly. I forgot that I attached the straight up item to this thing and not the inventory item, which is, I mean, that checks out because it's not an inventory item at that point. It's literally attached to the gun. All right, I'm gonna think on that. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle. I'll be right back. Do I want to make a global like utilities class of just methods to just do things? I think I might do that. So, okay. I don't like that I'm doing this, but yeah, public static class utilities. Public static inventory item, convert item to inventory item, and it's going to take in an item. So what we need to take in here is, so we're taking in an item. Item. Does an item know what type it is? It does know what type it is. Okay, so basically, I don't want to have, I want to do this all in one function because I don't want to have 50 different functions all relating to one thing in the class. I want to be able to call like one thing and like keep it like clean. Granted, I guess these could all be private. Yeah, they'll be private. So basically, so item type dot unassigned is 0. For the time being, let's start with attachment since that's the one that's relevant to me. Just to get this working. So case. Or no, switch, sorry. Switch on the item dot item or item dot type. Case item type attachment. And we'll say convert item to attachment item. Break. I'm going to make this a function. Conversion helper methods. That's kind of what these are going to be. That way I can condense this down. Region. Okay. Or, okay, hold on. There's a much simpler. I'm going about this way wrong. Yeah, let's forget I even made this. I don't need to make it a whole utility class here when I can just, I can make a custom button here. I can make a custom button that's sole job is to hold a button or hold an item specifically for this menu. Yeah. Okay. Let's comment this out just to get this to quit throwing errors at me. Let's go over here. Let's get rid of this entire like utilities class I was about to make. Inventory item button. It's gonna be like identical to this, but with just a different. So let's create all this. In the UI, is it in here? Items. Utility, no. Components. Interactables. Characters. Okay, where? Inventory item button. Let's clear that out. Where? Oh, you're just in the root folder? Okay, that's a problem. Item button. So it'll get weird with the Okay. So what's going to happen here is the attachment selection. No, the attachment, focus attachment. Instead of having this script, I'm going to have the item button script instead. I can't do that. I gotta make my own button. Okay. Item button. Button. This is gonna have a key. Maybe I. Oh wait, no. There's an actual button UI element. That's right. We're gonna create a button. It's called item button for the time being, and then the buttons. What does this thing look like? Okay. They've got interfaces, that's why. Okay, so focused attachment is the inventory item button. Let me see what the inventory item button looks like. Better save. Okay. That's not what I want. Oh yeah, it was workbench or weapon bench menu. Okay. Let's delete this guy. Item button. We're gonna put in here. Back to transform. Back to transform. Okay, there we go. And use an audio source. An item button. It needs rollover 3. Button. And you're just gonna have you're gonna have a rect transform. Actually, no, I can delete this. Copy this guy, paste it there. There we go. Now you have everything that you need. Oh, that might be why. 0.75. 0.75. Where's the button itself? 0, 0. Okay, there we go. Prefabs menu. Inventory item button. Put that in item button. You're only gonna hold an item now. We can still pass it an inventory item. I don't remember where I had this thing. 700. Yeah, that looked good. 375. Yeah, sure. That's fine. We had 400. That's fine. Put it right there. This all might have been unnecessary because I actually also could just have the... I could just make the button hold a reference to the item itself too. No, it has to be because this is gotta populate from the The problem is, though, that I still run into the situation, though, because to where now when I click it and try to add it to my inventory, I still got to turn it into an inventory item. Yeah, I still have to convert it to an inventory item. I think I'm back to... Because I can't... The only other way is to have... Is if I have the weapon hold on to inventory items instead of items. Which now I think might ultimately be the easiest way to do this. Because like the weapon component, because I can convert all of this stuff up here. Because what am I getting caught up on right now? As I've gone in circles now, I'm trying to make sure I'm doing this the right way. In the weapon bench menu. Oh, it's because the inventory... Okay, so the inventory item weapon has references to the items. Because then in the weapon component, if I've got a barrel, for example, now it's the weapon dot grip dot spray. I would have to do weapon dot this dot the item dot. The naming conventions are getting in the way right now, which is kind of annoying. Ultimately, this might be the move to just have the weapon have references to inventory items and not the direct item itself. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to think on. Okay, so we're kind of at a deadlock here. I got 25 minutes. It's the nature of the stream. It's, you know, okay. Let's spend a little bit of time cleaning up some of these warning or not. Where did they go? They used to... Airless, there it is. Let's go ahead and clean up some of these messages. Make field read only. Why would I make the... Private member weapon component and weapon component dot ammunition is unused. That, okay, that one I can't fix. It used to give me like other ones. Unless I fixed all the... No, there's no way I fixed all the ones, because there'd be times when I would say like... Like even the player, for example. I guess this is going to be in the character. I can literally make that. Conditional expression can be simplified. What are you saying to do? Oh, yeah, that can be simplified. Okay. Let's go here. I mean, more of these guys floating around. Don't need that. Back to the character. New void start, can't do anything without that. State machine equals new state machine. That can just be. State, passive. Okay, no, these ones I want to be a little bit more clear as to what they are. Honestly, I'm probably screwing shit up if I'm doing this, to be completely honest. That enemy base. It's probably fine, to be completely honest. I'm probably just like overthinking things because I'm like, oh, I want to, this is cool. I want to do it this cool way. Kick component allocates even if no component is found. Well, that's fine. New expression can be simplified. Which one? Null check can be simplified. Use null propagation. Oh, yeah. Forgot I could do that. There's a few places I could do that. Because I can say like the state machine, for example. If I go in here, I go into the alert state, right? Not the alert state, I guess. The attack state. Oh, I guess. If collision.gameObject does not equal character.gameObject and collision.character does not equal null. Oh, that checks out. Whatever. I'm reading too much into these. There's some slick ways that I want to do things, but like, yeah, there's a couple instances like this state where it's a generic state, so I can't like be super like uppity about it. But then, yeah, like in the player, for example. Let's get rid of that guy, for example. Yeah, it's not as clear here what's happening, so I see how it's not like saying this could be simplified. Yeah, that's fine. But then over here, when I'm creating a thing, that makes it a little bit more clear what's happening. I understand. Because my complaint here was like, oh, I don't immediately know what this is. Now I'm saying I'm explicitly doing it, like versus over here, it's I'm creating a variable of that type and immediately making a new, so I can just do that. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, we're gonna call stream. It's 4:40. Yeah, it's 4:50. I only got like 10 minutes left anyway. I got some stuff I got to do around here anyway, per usual. The 5 is like a loose thing. It's kind of give or take if I have anything that I specifically want to work on. So I'll be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'm gonna try to make some progress on this tonight and have like a working weapon mod system for tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see how much progress I make. As always, all the socials are down below. Go ahead and check them out. I've been trying my best to keep them updated. The YouTube side, I added links to like my Twitter and my Discord down below over on YouTube. However, I need to do this verification process thing before I can make clickable links. So for the time being, you kind of have to highlight it and go there. I don't know how long it's going to take before those are like clickable links, but they're at least down there and you can copy paste them and go into put them in the URL bar. So yeah, that's the YouTube update. Twitch side, I got to update down below because I know my schedule's not what that says. It's just little things that I keep forgetting to do. But yeah, I will, like I said, see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.